So hello, thank you for coming. Today I want to introduce my project, which is with Nukeme and two other guys from Japan. And first I want to show the video. Yeah, this thing is similar to the piece there, and this is also the same pattern from the blue one, like glitched gingham check. And so first I want to introduce about the project, and it's the designer Nukeme. His how do I say he want to start project with knitting machine, and actually he doesn't have technology, or he doesn't have skill of hacking things, so he told us to try that. And so far I know some project with knitting machine like Becky Starnes floppy emulating, or Knitting from Mar and Barbara, so I thought I can do it. Yes. Then the collaborator is Nukeme, is fashion designer, and this is his website. And his last project is called Glitch Embroidery. He made this thing with actually the embroidery machine has its own format for data, embroidery data, and he glitched it with OXED or HexEdit, and there is like outline and inside for embroidery machine data. So the glitched embroidery is like the outline is going like this, and inside is not same place, and the blade like this. And he want to have other way to materialize glitch thing. That's his purpose. And this guy is doing some kind of electronic textiles, like using conductive thread and making some. This website is totally in Japanese, but like felt. How do I say? Felt is it?
Yeah.
The felt with LEDs, or they made some animals or things like that.
If you want to change it to full screen, the square at the top.
Okay.
Oh.
So, what is the name? Ah, this is funny. Salmon,
Yeah.
the eggs of salmon is LED here. Yeah, they made the eggs with some material with LED, like this. She is working in Fab Lab Shibuya, and Fab Lab Shibuya is a place like normal Fab Lab, and they want to have some other new equipment for Fab Lab. They have 3D printer and laser cutter and vinyl cutter like normal Fab Lab stuff, but they want to have some other new stuff. So then the project is actually with crowdfunding, and the purpose is to put the hacked knitting machine in Fab Lab, and we make some art piece with hacked knitting machine. And me. I'm basically artist and using some kind of technology, and my purpose is like using some technology or robot or things like that to make something, some music or drawing. Or this is drawing machine that I made, and paint machine. This is a version 2 of graffiti machine, and this is the first graffiti machine like this. And before that, mainly I made some kind of music machine with some kind of physical stuff. This is the kind of sequencer with turntable. I replaced the vinyl to whiteboard and tone arm to sensor bar, and when you draw something on the whiteboard, it can be music, like digital, オルゴール オルゴール how do you sayオルゴール I don't know proper word in English. Organ? No, it's like disc one.
Oh yeah, the play clock.
Maybe.
Yeah, organ de barbarie.
Maybe. I understand. Okay.
A music box.
Yeah.
Ah, yeah. The music box has always cylinder, but there is disc version in history. And this is also the gadget for music. It's a music machine with this module only have motor, and the other one turning from the power of the motor and just reading the direction of reading the movement and sending to the computer, and computer playing the music with this rotation signal, and it will make some complex combination of group music like polyrhythm or phase shifting or things like that. It's me. And this is the project website. The serial. And this is Japanese crowdfunding website. And yeah, we got this amount of money. ユーロで言うとabout 30万でしょ。30万だから3万で3,000 or 4,000 euro. Like so this is the scarf or bigger scarf or really big scarf. And actually March was deadline to send the scarves for the founders.
Backer.
Backer, yeah. That's why Nukeme is really busy this month. And finally, he sent 3 pieces for this exhibition. Oh, this is me. Oh, same clothes. Yeah, and the purpose of the project is put the knitting machine in Fab Lab Shibuya as fabrication equipment, and we make glitching. And about hacking KH970 is KH970 is like this, and this is the machine to make some patterns, but it's difficult to connect to computer, so we decided to. Actually, really different from others like H930 or things like that. All the components like sensor or switches is on board. The other thing, the other knitting machine has connector, so it's hackable without modification of the existing board. But for this, it's not possible, so no compatible with knitting. And also the connector pitch is different. The KH930 or 40 or other stuff has 2.54 pitches, but for this and CK35 also, 2 millimeters pitch is really different. That's why we need to make on board. Like this, the rotary sensor is on board, but fortunately we defined the similar photo interrupter in Japan. And this is just the replacement board that we made, and it's really easier way to make, like it's not printed circuit board. It's cardboard and make a hole and shape with laser cutter and just put the component, and on the back there's connection circuit like this. And actually hardware is not my part. The other guy, the guy makes some electronic textile thing, did it. And like this. So there is instructable page, but it's really, how do I say, unkind. I told him to make it more nicer, but it's not good. And the software that I made looks like this. Yeah, and because I couldn't read Morse code, actually, I'm not processing is for like visual thing, like making visuals or things like that. So I don't have interest in making visual or screen stuff, or I'm really interested in making physical stuff. So that's why so far I didn't use processing so much, but I couldn't read Morse code. He's really good programmer. He's doing a lot of open frameworks thing and making a lot of classes or libraries. So his code is really complicated. I couldn't read, so that's why I code. But I did it. Except any size of JPEG, PNG, PGA, and GIF, and size is available for column and rows. Column and rows. And image thresholding and K carriage and L carriage changeable. K K is normal carriage and L is lace carriage.
Ah, for lace carriage.
Yeah. For with lace carriage, there is two carriage, and normal carriage is like ja ja ja. But L carriage is need to be like ja ja. Ko.
Yeah.
And the size of the carriage is different, so the calculate is a bit different.
For the sensors, it's different, or no? It's not.
Yeah, not center, like end is different.
And okay.
The counting, the inside of knitting machine there is encoder and counting the
Number of rows.
number for place, but yeah, it's different, so I need to change the mode. And it works like
The square at the top.
no, two. Like drag and drop image, and here is threshold. And if I change mode, like and now I don't connect the Arduino, so if I push connect, the error has happened, but it works like this. Yes, and there is a GitHub for the codes. Yeah, you can download my code from GitHub. There's a processing part and Arduino part. Same like knitting. And this is Nikeme's glitch embroidery that I showed you. Like this, and yeah, as I told, there is a data format for embroidery sewing machine. He glitched it, but there isn't certain format for knitting machine. Like it's from JPEG or image data, so we discuss about where to glitch, like image or where like knitting machine itself, or but actually before perfection of hacking, it's always glitching. it's I think it's called like error, more like error, but we need to complete it before hacking, before make it glitch, or it's difficult to say, but you understand maybe. So there is a two way to make glitching. The first is using glitched image, like with hex editor or like binary editor, break the image data like JPEG or GIF, or GIF is actually really good to make glitch. And then send data to knitting machine and knit it. The second one is make a whole pattern with like with lace carriage. Normally it should be like whole and how do you say? Loop, whole loop. So if it's like big hole, the middle of the hole will be really strange, like that. So the one in center is from this image. This one was the original image, and this is like 2 pixel by 2 pixel, black and white checkerboard. And when he used some binary editor, it will be like this. So the result is like that. Then the second one is also this is so funny. So here Nukime is uploading every scarves or knit to this website. This is very cool. This is it. Yeah. Thank you, Dankeschön. It's not that long. It's very short presentation. Dankeschön.